everyone, and welcome to NAB 2025.
Hi, welcome back to the League of Filmmakers booth and the League of Filmmakers show at NAB 2025. I'm really excited to have one of our sponsors here chatting with me and a very good friend, Michael Cioni. Hi.
Thanks for having us. We'll do our best to project so you can hear us. So We're not yelling because we're angry. We're just overpowering a lot of noise.
Yeah, for the stream, it may seem intense, but we just want everyone on the floor to be able to hear us as well.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for coming to talk to us this morning.
Thanks, Haley.
You have something exciting to tell us about, don't you?
Yeah, I'm always excited about new tech, but I'm really excited about accessible tech because for me, I grew up in Chicago. I went to a very small school, and I always felt that everything was too far away for me to have access to. And so my whole career has been about building access to make things better. And I think a lot of tools do that. But what we're going to talk about today is really different because you can see the slide here. Hopefully you can see it online too. It says, be your own cloud. Look, we all want to collaborate and we all use the cloud to collaborate, but the cloud is expensive. The cloud takes time to upload to, and the cloud is really, really hard to work with because you have to upload and constantly manage all the files you're uploading. And you realize that the cloud is just someone else's computer. So why can't it be yours?
It's just someone else's computer.
That's all the cloud is.
Like in a warehouse somewhere.
It's a big computer, but it's just someone else's computer.
They've got us thinking it's like this magic thing, and something.
Exactly. Cloud is just someone else's computer. How can we turn that into our computer? And so what we've been building is a platform that allows people to actually set up their own computer and share their media as if it's a cloud, which is kind of a different way of thinking, but you already own the storage, you already own the computer, you already pay for your internet. So why can't you then collaborate with that at the same time?
Yeah, why can't you?
Well, it really hasn't been done the way that we're doing. And so this is like this statement people often say. It's like the cloud solves everything, right? Because we use it, right?
Yeah, for like the last 10 years, that's what we've been learning is you gotta buy cloud space and you gotta be involved and you gotta load everything up on the cloud, upload to the cloud kind of thing.
That's right.
That's the solution.
But I asked the question like, well, does the cloud solve everything? What if it doesn't? I actually think that the cloud has not solved every problem. It just took some of our problems and moved them to a new place and added new expenses that we just blindly pay. And the clouds aren't bad. They do a lot of good services for us, but can we do something a little better? So I actually look at this and we call it the cloud tax. This is a cloud tax. A cloud tax comes because you're shooting files that are too big.
Right.
We always want to use good cameras. We want to record ProRes and high quality 4K files or 6K or 8K or the new Blackmagic 12K. So our files are too big.
Right.
That's bad for the cloud because now you have to get those files up there. People record too much. And then cloud storage costs are really expensive because you have to pay for a cloud. But you remember, you pay every single month forever. You can only rent cloud storage. You can't really buy it.
Right.
You're renting it forever.
You keep paying for it. It's not like you buy a hard drive and then it's there and you own it.
That's right.
You have to keep paying for it.
That's right.
And it seems like a smaller expense because it's like $10 a month.
That's right.
But over time, if you're keeping all that extra stuff that you recorded,
that's right.
You're hanging
and
on
then
to
you
it.
got to get it up and your internet's too slow, right? Because people can't afford that. So what we want to help people do is be their own cloud so you can bypass that cloud tax. Doesn't matter how big your files are, doesn't matter how much you shoot, and it might not even matter about your internet speed. That's one of the things that we're trying to fix here. So I want to show you this new technology we call Strada Agents.
Okay.
Agent can be downloaded. It's free. It's free. It's a beta, so we don't charge for it.
Hold on.
Yeah,
It's free.
It's free today. It's free, right?
Okay.
But you download your agent, you install your agent on your computer, and it runs in the background. So you don't have to do anything. You run this in the background, and then once your agent's running on your background computer, you can access files on a hard drive at home, wherever you are. And so I want to show you an experiment. So let's look at how far we can push this. I'm going to do a demo here. This is real, this is live, and we'll show this happening. But this demonstration is international. And so I'm pushing it here.
Okay.
And we're going to see how this works because everyone knows at a trade show, the internet's terrible. So
Good.
we're pushing it here. But watch this. I'm going to switch to Chrome here. And right now, you're looking at a live YouTube stream from Sydney, Australia, which is 7,500 miles from where we are, which is like 12,000 kilometers, I think.
Who do you know in Sydney, Australia?
Mike Seymour. This is Mike Seymour. He runs FX Guide, and Mike in the FX Guide is an amazing YouTube channel, amazing people. But look at this. It's 4:09 in the morning right now, tomorrow in Australia.
Okay.
So we can see for real what's happening. So, and you can see right here, it says 4:10, and up in my computer, it's 11:10 because it's the same time. It's just really far away in the dark. Now, what you can see on Mike's computer is he has an agent running. So there's the little Strada agent running in the background on his computer, and he's got two drives. He's got a drive connected to his computer. It's called FX Guide, and I think that's short for Sydney. So this is a hard drive connected to his computer. And you can see the hard drive right there on his Mac Studio. So there's his computer, there's his hard drive. Okay, so watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to log into Strada right here, and I can see Mike's Mac Studio. I can see the FX Sydney drive, and I can load the files from his drive, which is right here, and I can start playing back files that are on his computer, and I can see the assets right here on my side. So what we're doing is, let's get a file loaded here. What we're doing is we're playing back dailies from his hard drive, 7,000 miles away, but we're not using a cloud. See, what we've been taught with clouds is you have to make a proxy, you have to upload it to the cloud, then you can watch it.
Yes.
But when we do live Zooms, we're not recording a conversation and then uploading it to a cloud and then sending it. It's all happening in real time.
Yeah.
We're applying similar technology to a live Zoom conversation, but we're applying it to QuickTime files. So it's sort of like having a call with a QuickTime file. So we can watch these files, and we can see even Michael start talking, and this is one of his videos. He's talking in this video, but I can skip later in the file, and I can just skip around, right? Because I don't have to buffer it because it's not in a cloud.
It's not downloading.
It's not downloading. It's just giving us access. So Mike can have hundreds and hundreds of files, and we can access any of them. And you can see how fast the thumbnails come in, and we could click on a thumbnail, switch to another file, click on a thumbnail. I don't know if these are his vacation videos. I have no idea what's on Mike's drives here.
He's just giving you all kinds of access.
He was clearly in
into his
Japan.
hard drive.
But these are not downloaded on my computer. They're not uploaded to a cloud. This transmission right here is actually, in a way, free because we didn't have to pay to store it. We didn't have to pay to have like a file transfer service,
Right.
like WeTransfer or Dropbox or Signet. It's playing back exactly as it's happening. So how do you do this? So that's where the agent comes in. You can see on my computer, I have a little agent right here. And when you connect an agent, you get to decide what you want to share from your computer to other collaborators.
Right.
So if you look at the bottom here, it says manage external connections. This is my LucidLink account. Here I've got a little hard drive called Michael, and I'm going to plug in Michael and watch what happens to the agent. When I plug it in here, Michael is going to show up on the agent. And now I can decide, do I want to share Michael with my collaborators or not? So I have control over that. So watch, if I go to my Strada account, which is here, and I open up this, watch on the left here, if I turn on Michael, now Michael will get shared to my account here, and there it is. So now I'm sharing 2 terabytes of files that I can go in and look at 2 terabytes of files. Here's the entire movie, National Treasure, and I can start streaming the movie National Treasure on my to my collaborators, but I don't have to upload the entire movie for me to start sharing the content.
I mean, first of all, it's gonna save you a lot of money, right? But if you are an independent filmmaker, what do you suggest for people who, you say it's free right now, so they start using it? What is the best practice for them to start bringing this into their workflow?
Yeah, it's a great question.
It's so new. How are you going to get, so you have to have someone else on board, right, to be able to use Strada with them? Yeah,
that's a really good point. So today, where this starts is you have the ability to connect using the agent, but there are a few things that are coming next, and sharing and downloading is the next thing.
Okay.
So what I just demonstrated was playback.
Yeah.
And I know playback is the first step, but it's not enough, right? So what happens, what's going to come out actually in the next, hopefully, few weeks, very soon, is here you can see, this is kind of cool. If you see here, we're in Kira's connection. So she's got an agent here, and she's got this drive called socials. Mm-hmm. So let's say that you are going to share with your editor, you want to share them some social material that was shot. If I click, I can invite people to my socials directory. So I go in here and I invite specific people, and now they're part of my invite. Now I'm going to switch to another computer. This is Austin's connections, and I can see Kira shared with me the social folder. So we're sharing assets, but we're sharing the drive directory, but we didn't upload anything for that to happen.
Right.
And now you can go in, and then we'll be adding the ability to download. So now you can go to this material and start downloading the assets when you want. So that way we can share it, and then you can download the assets and get it. The other thing we're adding is commenting. And if you look here, there's a nice little thing here. We intentionally spelled your name wrong.
That's me.
But we'll be adding commenting. And the beauty of that is that you can start leaving comments on files that are on your hard drive. So your collaborators can start giving feedback. You can give feedback to your editor, but they don't have to go through, if they're in the Philippines, they don't have to go through the process of uploading everything to you, paying for an extra service for you to leave feedback. So this is what we're really building. And so we invite everyone. Some people say, is it too good to be true? Well, you got to tell us. So we invite everyone to go to strada.tech and install an agent today and try it. We had a guy come to our booth, and he had an ability to control his computer at home in Connecticut.
Whoa.
And he's like, I'm going to do it right now.
From his phone?
On his phone, he logged into his computer in Connecticut.
Wow.
He installed the agent, and then he logged in on my laptop, and he browsed his hard drives at home. And he has a 92 terabyte RAID that he connected to.
That's amazing.
And he could start browsing the files here at NAB. And he set it up in it was under 2 minutes.
Amazing.
So we're trying to make this easy.
How are they going to get it for free?
Yeah, today it's free. It's strada.tech, and you just go to the website and you just download it. There's a lot of tutorials. There's some training, and there's a little setup, but it's really designed to be fast and easy.
Amazing. And I know once everyone downloads Strada and installs an agent and uses it, they're going to love it, and they're going to want some cool swag. So stick around, make sure you get registered either with Emily, or if you're on the live stream, you can register. There's a link. because we're going to do some giveaways of Strada tech.
It's a nice jacket. That's a nice Strada jacket.
It's good stuff. And there's a cool bag, lots of stuff. So stick around. Thank you so much. Will you come back?
I'll be back.
You'll come back.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Michael.
Haley. Thanks.